Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tech here, and in this video we are going to start with the coding of our form. Already we have developed all the forms that we will need, and before you know, this is a series on how to create invoice or billing management system in MS Access. So in our last video, what we did was creating the add invoice form. Let's open it up. Okay, so this is it, and as you can see, I've made some changes here. Try to format this section very well. So I have the VAT being shown here, and I have the VAT yes or no button here. I'm not coded, that is why you don't see any change here. So let me open in design view, and then you can check I have this combo box, which is tax, and then I have another text box which is TST VAT. Now both are having the same data source. So when you look at this one, data source is tax. When you look at this, the data source is tax, but this is value list, so you can see that. And then when you go to the table, let's check in the table, making any change. So you can see we have tax here, just have a default value of 0.05. Field size is double, and format is percentage or percent. So let's see it. Now what I have done is when the VAT is changed in MS Access, it just multiply by 100 to give you. So for example, if I change this one to 10% in the table, I am going to see 1000 there. Access is going to multiply this 10 by the percent here, which is 100. I don't know how it does that. I get 1000. So what I did was to get the same thing, the another text box for the tax field. So what I did is when you click on this, let's go to event after update. You can see that here I've said after update me.tst.value is equal to me.tax divided by 100. So then we set the tst VAT to focus. I don't want to highlight so that is what I did in order to get the okay. So let's quickly see how. Let me uh, add this, and let's go to. So when I change this one to, let's go to the table and see what I'm showing you. Go to, then try and see this one. You see we have 500 or 25% here. Let me change. Okay, so I don't think it will happen here because I don't have the combo box here, but I'm going to data viewer and then data entry. No, let's open it. Okay, so we have this thing here, which is 25% tax. So let me change it to 10% and show you what you can see what access that it gave me 1000 percent. So because I don't like this, what I did was to change what I want. So here I did some event as I show you. So I said if that is changed, then the tst vat dot value is equal to this. And remember, the tst vat text box is linked or has the data source of the VAT in the table. So this is just it. I don't know if you are getting me. All right. So then again, under the details, adverse detail. I also add some field here. When you come down here, let me bring this one. I have some two boxes here. Okay, so you can see I have some discount and have some total. These are the fields I just added. So let me hide them. I'll have height 0. I'll have the 0. I'll have the 0. Now I have the 0. Okay, so the essence of this is that the subtotal here and the discount here is going to fetch the record in the two text box I added to the main form. So I have done a very quick VBA for that. So on current, that's the form. I said on error resuming. That is when uh, this text box is empty, and when this is empty, just continue to open without any error. So I said new dot subtotal is equal to forms. That is the list form, which is that this one. Let's check. That is FRM form list. So it get the data from the two text box I have, that's this and this. Okay, so by the end of the series, I will leave the file download file for you to look at. So let's move on. All right, so today's video, I said we're going to code, and what we are going to look at first is we're going to deal with the nav buttons. So let's open it and come here. Now you can see I have these buttons here, and I have labeled the buttons C1 up to C9. So I have, that is what I did my naming. And then the MS access nav, which is this one, N9, those nav button, the default one. Let me get that. See, oh sorry, we do have this one. Yes, the nav control. This is what I'm talking about. So instead of making it visible, let's make it visible. No, resisting. What is back normal? Let me see. Let me copy this one. Okay. So, all right. Transparent. No. Let me stretch this a little bit. Okay. So, yes. So you can see this one too. This I have also labeled, giving the name N1 up to I think N9. Yes, N9. So it corresponds with the same. They have the same integer at the end, the numbers I've added. So what I'm going to do is, let's select this, go to data and play. Okay, so let's create a function. You say private function need nav. All right, then the first thing I will do is to define a criteria. I define a let me declare variable. So we say dim this as integer. Okay, so what this AS is going to do is to handle the integer part of our control names. So I'll say AS equal int mid, and we say main dot active control dot main, we get, okay, so that is it. More. All right. Okay, so these characters here, try to get, okay, so here we get the integer part of our control name. So we try to get the integer part of the control name. Okay, so that is it for this. Then you will say for I equal 1 to 9. So as you remember, we had 9 buttons there. Then what we do is we reset the font color. So I will say mean, that is the button, C, nine, four color. Well, four. Okay, so let's go and get the RGB. Let's get the, so I'll come here, change the four color. Four color. All right, let's go to this side. Then I'll click on more. Okay, so the default four color is 64, 64, 64. I need this one, the RGB. So I'll close this and then come back to my code events. Okay, so I will say 64, 64, 4. Okay, so that is resetting the four color. Then I will say mean in brackets equals C and I dot, you need to reset the border color too. So border color equal RGB. Okay, so let's go and check the border color too. Okay, so this one, what is the border color? Go here, you find border color. Let's check the number. Okay, so 233, 236, sorry, 236. So how 236, sorry, just look up 56, 236, 236. Okay, so we have preset the control colors. Then I will say next. All right, so this part is done. So the next part is we are going to highlight the active control. So I will say new dot active control dot for color, isn't there, but I think we will have a dot for color equal. So let's get the for color. All right. So what for color? I will take this one, check the back color, more, keep it in mind, or and then 102. Okay, so I will cancel this, I don't need it. Then I'll go back to my code, and then we say RGB, then I will give it, that is 254 comma 18 and 102. Okay, so I'll have the same color for the border. Let me copy this and paste. So I will say border color, border color. Okay, so I'll choose the same color for 8. All right. So after this design, we have to move our focus to the corresponding end control. So we say me dot n. Let me put in bracket me dot n. N and ax. We take this one. Set focus. Set focus. Selected this row here. Okay, so me, this and this dot set focus. What is the problem? Oh, there's no dot here. Okay. Now we will have to stimulate the enter key. So I will say send keys, send keys. Then that is ampersand ampersand. Then I will use open brackets. Then I will type enter. All right. So this is for the nav button. So first we declare variable. Then we say the variable is equal to try to strip this the word or the character part of the control name. Then we get the control number here, and then we say for I is equal to that, we try to reset the colors, both the for color and then the border color. Then after that, we try to change the color of the control or the active control button here. And then we say me and that focus, and then we send the key. So let me save this. Let's go back and then try. So it is just like this. Let me click on this. Not working. So first of all, we have to call the function under each button. So I'll click events and I say on click. So what is our function? That is nav. I'll copy this and paste it here. Then I'll select everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this will be 2, 3, 4. Let me delete this. And let's see. Let's open it up. Alright, so let's check. Okay, so this should be RGB. 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 Yeah, this one. Red, green, blue. Okay, there you can see. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, so it's working fine. As you can see, we have it like this. Okay, so I'll go to design view. Then I will have to set for the data for each field. So you know that the first is going to take the dashboard. Yes, we have dashboard. Then we go to N2, which is our invoice. I'm going to add the invoices, form invoices. Then the next one is new sale, add invoice. Then you have category N3, add category. N4 you have product list. Okay, so I have form products. Then N6, this is customer list. So we have customer. Then N7 is generate report. Okay, that I have not created, so we'll do that later. Let's go to settings. You have about settings categories. Okay, so settings here. Then users. Okay, users. Okay, so now that we have linked the data to each of the nav here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide again. So yes, well, I'll have to select everything. And okay, so let's check it out. All right, so the first is showing our dashboard. We have our invoice list. We have our invoice. We have category. So we need to add a category list here. So I'll go to design view and I'll search for category is what is the value 4. So I'll search for N4. Go to data, category list. Okay, so we see form category. All right, let's say close, open. Okay, so let's check category. Yeah, so we have list of category, list of products, we have customers. Okay, so this we have settings. As you can see here, we have users, list of users. All right, so guys, I think that is all for now. We shall look at dealing with the add buttons. So next video we are going to look at these ones, the add buttons on the list forms. That's what we'll be doing next videos. Okay, so thank you very much for staying with me. Please, if you are new to my channel, you subscribe. If you've already subscribed to, thank you for watching my videos. I will see you in the next video. I hope you get it. If you have any question, you leave it in the comment section. I will look at it and then attend to it quickly as possible if I could with time. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.